Hello, Merlin.
Hi, Steve.
Merlin Wizhard,
Yeah.
industry legend that nobody really fucking appreciates as much as you are. You've been doing it for donks.
20 odd years, yeah.
20 odd years. How have you managed to stay under the radar? Because I know you've been like a busy guy.
I never quite got in with the big guys, so I was always well known, but
By
I never.
choice?
There was an element of choice. I kind of flirted in and out of the industry over the 20 years, so I've been working for doing other jobs for multiple times, because the industry, I never felt it was a job. It was something I did it was fun, it was great, I was getting a little bit of extra money, but it was never a career, because I never quite got a full-time career out of it, so I never concentrated on it. I think if I'd concentrated on it and really hassled and went for the big guys, yeah, I probably would have been a lot more busy.
Because you obviously, you started in the days of just the studio shoots, just the big productions. You must have worked with, what, Bluebird?
I did. Only did a couple of shoots at Bluebird because they didn't fit with me.
Okay.
The boys that they're there, it's all clicky.
Gotcha.
And I never clicked.
No, you're a bit of a renegade, really, aren't you, on the quiet. You do your own thing.
Yeah, I do what I do.
But you've worked for everyone through the years.
Yeah. Pumpkin, TVX, there've been so many. Playboy, yeah, I've done all the big ones.
So nowadays, how's that fitting in with the new sort of culture of content creation and OnlyFans generations?
The fitting in with the OnlyFans, it's bringing the experience and knowledge I've gained over all these years of obviously working with so many different people. I've got the experience now where I can, when they're doing the OnlyFans with just a camera on a tripod, I know angles. So rather than people turning up on the shoot and going, just all about the sex, they're just there to shag, well, I'm more worried about what the camera's seeing.
Yeah.
And that's how I was taught all those years ago, was it's rubbish unless the camera can see what you're doing. So that's what I bring to it, it's just my experience now.
I've noticed from having worked with you quite a lot now that the guys that work with you tend to be better performers after they've worked with you. They all seem to learn from what you do. You give a masterclass in a scene as to how to open out to the camera and the lights, and it's really infectious because you don't stand there preaching, you just kind of do the right thing and guys pick up on it, and it's really good. I would advise everybody in the industry to work with you because you tend to learn an awful lot and the content's always great. But when you're not doing this, you're Mr. Fitness.
Yeah, I'm a personal trainer. So that's where I obviously keep my size and shape, and I do my bits there. I do many other jobs. I mean, I work in every industry there is because it's just the way out of the world at the moment. But no, personal training, yeah. I love it because I help people. I suppose that's the ethos, is I've got knowledge and I'm going to help people. So whether or not it's this industry or the fitness industry or any other industry. So on the shoot, I'll always help people to achieve their best, because why wouldn't I? I've got knowledge, I'm sharing it.
Also, it makes better content, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And you were kind of struck down with a pretty serious illness in the last year.
Got cancer, so I've had it cut out, and so I've got a lovely big scar here, and I did the radiotherapy. So this last year and a half has been pretty mental, but I'm back now. I'm feeling strong and energetic again. It's been nice coming down this studio every few months, just trying and seeing where my energy levels are and whether or not I'm going to be able to perform. The only thing is now I need a new suit because I've grown bigger than I was before the cancer, and my suit no longer fits.
You're the only person I've ever known that when you actually sort of confided in people that you had cancer, everyone was like, well, cancer's fucked, it ain't got a chance. You're the only person. Everybody else, when someone says, oh, I've got cancer, everyone's like, oh no, that's... But in your case, everyone was like, well, that's no fucking problem, it's Merlin, isn't it?
Yeah,
exactly. He's going to kick cancer's ass. And you did.
Yeah.
It wasn't a surprise, but it did take a lot out of you, I know.
Yeah, it was rough. I mean, the radiation poisoning from the radiotherapy, that did the number on me. Because I trained throughout my radiotherapy. I literally didn't lose any weight. I didn't stop eating, even though I'd had half my throat taken out. Obviously, all the surgery on the side there and the radiotherapy burning my throat. for 6 weeks. That didn't kick the shit at me, but the radiation poisoning did.
Yeah.
And that's when I went really ill. And that was just a side effect. But after that cleared and I did all the antibiotics, I came back to strength pretty quick, didn't I?
Yeah, absolutely. It didn't really miss a beat, but it was amazing the response when people knew. It was just like, oh, well, it's not going to be a problem for this fella.
No.
So when you're not doing the adults shoots, what floats your boat? What are you doing?
See, I'm a geek, so I play on the computer. I'm a PC gamer.
Okay.
So that's one of my main interests. I play golf, I mountain bike, and they're my interests at the moment.
So a lot of leisure time, a lot of pleasure time.
Well, yeah, I've had a lot of downtime recently.
Yeah. But you're a grafter too, so you get things done.
Yeah.
So it's good to note that you're starting to work more with sort of like the content creation crowd, and you're starting to sort of impart some wisdom there, which is great for everyone involved. So that should be really good. And people that want to see your stuff, where's the best place for them to go?
Well, I'm just starting to look into getting my OnlyFans up. So once my OnlyFans is launched and we get that sorted, it'll be fine. At the moment, I mean, all my old content's all over the internet.
Yes.
I just hunt it. It's like needle in haystack, sort of like out there. But the majority of stuff, I mean, the Lifestyle Productions, I film here mainly now. So everything I do is released here.
Good stuff. Okay, buddy. Listen, always a distinct pleasure to have you here, whether you're working or just hanging out.
Yep.
And long may it continue. So cheers for doing this. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. See you all soon.